Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our respected lecturer, Dr. Muhammad Fikri bin Hasburi. So for IBS Project, we have been assigned to do a proposal of formwork system for one block, 18-story tower of condominium units in Ceras, Kuala Lumpur. And our group is Group 5. My name is Rabi'atul Raihan binti Ahmad Kamal Arifi. Okay, let's get know about IBS. IBS is Industrialized Building System, which a construction technique in which components are manufactured in a controlled environment which is on or off-site, will be transported, positioned and installed into a structure with a minimal additional site work. Industrialized Building System IBS have many categories, and the main categories is steel frame system, steel formwork system, blockwork system, prefabricated timber framing system, and lastly is precast concrete framing panel and box system. This condominium located accurately at Jalan Ceras, Kuala Lumpur, and this building will have 18 story in each floor and have 2 units. So we decided to propose a push system IBS, which is formwork system. For this construction, tunnel formwork system has been applied throughout this project. After getting knows about the details of our project and theoretically about tunnel formwork system, let me explain briefly about the tunnel formwork system casting. Tunnel formwork system casting will undergo 7 stages, which is for the first stage, prefabricated wall reinforcement is placed by the crane along the entire wing prior to casting the kickers. For the next stage, which is stage 2, 2.5 tunnel is craned into a place, bolted together and ties are added. As you can see from the slide, the 2L inverted shape of formwork system has been combined together and has been tied by the bolt. For the stage 3, the wall reinforcement has been poured with concrete along the formwork sides to build a wall reinforcement. After wall reinforcement, the reinforcement of slab has been fixed into the place where on top of the tunnel formwork system for building the first floor. After completing the wall reinforcement and setting up the reinforcement of the slab, the concrete will be poured and placed, and during this moment, this formwork system will provide a pour to be wrapped in tarps and for the use of butane heaters under the tunnel formwork. The butane heaters is to sustain a relatively high degree of temperature for the concrete to achieve its strength in one night. Proceed to stage 6. After pouring concrete, gas heater are placed inside a shutter and upper face of the shuttering is closed by the heat-resistant curtains. Then, the forms will be removed and placed on the next floor or adjacent site using tower crane as per requirement. And after 24 hours, the tunnel form will be removed to the next part of building that going to be cast. For the last stage, which is stage 7, the same process will be repeated for the next 2 days and more until complete the 18th story, and as we can see from the slide, it's going to be a monolithic structure to build a condominium of one block at Ceras, Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, for the floor plan is total length of the wall is 43 times 3m and 37 times 6m for the floor plan, and for the roof plan is 45 times 3m and 37 times 6m. And for the front and back view is actually same. For the dimension is 48,000, which is 58 m, and for the side view left and right actually the same as the front and back view, and what is the difference is about their design.
Okay, I will continue the presentation, and by the way, my name is Muhammad Adin Shah bin Mazir with metric number DF170107. Okay, today I will present to you about the 3D drawings of the 18-story condominium. So for the first one is the back view of the 3D drawing. This figure shows the element constructed in the building. For figure 1 is the prefabricated metal truss for roof. And this prefabricated metal truss is uniquely shaped truss families based on model lines and roof for immediate use in project. And next is figure 2, the framing for tunnel formwork system, which is a box-sized steel fabricated form which allow structure to be casted monolithic, as example to cast RCC walls and slab in single continuous pour. This system become more economical for symmetric construction like mass housing project and certain huge quantity of symmetrical work. Last is figure 3, that is the element for internal wall, which is masonry. Masonry is used to ensure the reduction in fabric heat loss. For the external wall, we decided to use the tunnel formwork system. This is the front view for the 3D drawing. Next is the side view of the 3D drawings. And lastly, the isometric view for the 3D drawing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Fitri bin Ishaq. Today I like to discuss about type of IBS used for a component. For the internal wall was constructed by using masonry. The wall was made by brick that held together with cement mortar and plaster with cement plaster. The external wall are constructed by using tunnel form. The wall was made by casting of concrete and rebar. For the slab is constructed by using tunnel form system. The slab which are almost the same thickness as the wall thickness. The slab will casting with the wall at the same time, and this make the system without connection component. For the frame, constructed by tunnel form system, used to construct the window, door, and other component, and will be applied into the system. The advantage of using this system is to construct framing that can be repositioned as appropriate before casting. This work is easily to rearrange the position of the window and door framing by simply reopening the screw and nut and installing it in the required place. For the roof, constructed by fabricated steel roof truss, the roof has a 30-degree slope and span 6 meter, so the member use 75 mm times 32 mm commonly. So for the lastly, I like to elaborate about type of connection to ensure the structural integrity of the building. So for the type of connection, no use of connection because this system are casting with concrete at the same time for the slab and wall. This system is without structural integrity. It means this structure that will not affect other structure if one structure of the building achieve load failure. The advantage of this system is for places that do not have severe earthquake and seismic wave that can damage the structure of the building. Most of the construction that use this system will impose the vibration test to the component of the building. The focus is to find out the damage was occur on the shear walls and slab. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Zikri Hakim bin Zainuddin. Okay, I would like to present about the IBS core. Okay, for the structural element, we use tunnel formwork and prefabricated steel truss roof. Okay, for the part 2 is wall system. Okay, we for the internal wall we use the brick wall, and the external wall we use the tunnel formwork. Okay, the part 3 are the simplified solution. We use the window 100% comply to MS 1064, and doors 100% comply to MS 1064, and repetition of floor to floor height is 90%, and vertical repetition of the structure floor layout 100% compared to MS 1064. Okay, for the IBS score for our building is 42.45%. Okay, thank you. Okay, for the conclusion, the 18th story of condominium were developed by using the tunnel formwork and the usage of prefabricated steel roof truss. Okay, for the IBS score, even though the IBS score is quite low, but this method give more advantage to the conventional method in terms of cost, workers, and others aspect as well. Okay, and last but not least, this method should be implemented in the Malaysia construction industry widely to practice the good environment on site and the workers. Okay. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.